Digging. Digging is a...
Well, here we are back for another video lesson. This one is the follow-up to our earlier lesson. We took a look at how to do the rhythm guitar parts for Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. And as promised today, I am going to do a separate lesson on the solo that takes out the song. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Oh, and by the way, as I mentioned at the end of the previous video, since they just fade out on the studio recording, I went ahead and did the solo over a live recording where they actually end it all together, so that's kind of neat. And he plays pretty much the same solo note for note, so it's not really deviating except for the ending. So we're going to start out with a little figure that goes like this. What we've got happening there is you're going to have your second finger on fret 10 of string 1, your first finger on fret 9 of string 3, then you're going to go back and put your second finger on fret 10 of string 2, and then replace your first finger on fret 9 of string 3. So you're just going to kind of toggle back and forth. And what you want to do is downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. Down, up, down, up. Pick this one again. And then pick it again and hammer on 2 frets higher. Like that. And when I did that, I'm kind of raking the strings in front of it and I'm muting them like, so I'm just getting a, like that. So we've got, slowly it goes like this. Next we've got, that's first finger on fret 4 of string 3, and once again I'm doing a bit of a rake on the on strings 4, 5, and 4 as I'm getting down there. Pick it again. Pick it a third time and hammer on, pull off from fret 5 above it with your second finger, like that. So pinky over to fret 7 of string 4. Back to where your first finger is, because you're going to leave it there the entire time. And then pinky back here. So. Then the next finger goes like this. So you've still got your first finger on fret 4 where it was. You're going to pick it, hammer on fret 7 with your pinky, and pull off. Put that pinky back on fret 7 of string 4. And then back to where your first finger is. So, after that, so that's a slide up string 4 to, from, you know, about fret 4 or 5 up to fret 7. And you're going to bar strings 4 and 3 when you get there. So you're going to get both of those. And this is actually your target note. This one is just a little passing note you're going to hit first. So you're going to hit this. Hammer on 2 frets higher on fret 9 string 3 with your third finger, then pick again and bend. And as the note starts to decay and fade out, start really shaking the vibrato on there to try and milk it just a little bit more. That's what he does, and it's kind of got a really neat sound to it. So let's just try that here. Like that. Next phrase, we're going to put our third finger on fret 7 of string 3, and then we're going to go from there to our first finger on fret 5 of string 4, and our third finger on fret 7 of string 4, like this. Second finger to fret 8 of string 2, to fret 10, and then third finger on fret 10 of string 1. Then pick it one more time, bend it up real sharp, and cut it off. like that. So, oh yeah, you could slide that up with your first finger if you want. I forgot to mention that, so you probably should. Then, so that's first finger, fret 7 of string 3. You're going to pick it, slide it up to fret 9 and back. Then jump next door to string 4, same fret, fret 7. Third finger on fret 9 of string 3, pick it and bend it up and down. Back to your first finger on fret 7 of string 4. Second finger on fret, what fret is that? 8. Fret 8 of string 2, going down to fret 7 of string 2 with your first finger. Third finger on fret 10 of string 2. Put your second finger on fret 9 of string 1, brace it up with your first finger underneath it, pick it, bend it up, and cut it off. And then finally you're going to end with your first finger on fret 7 of string 2. Then you're going to kind of hit the open G string for a minute. Brace your third finger back on here on fret 7 of string 2, brace it up and bend it. Let it start coming down and then plop your second finger on fret 7 of string 4. So I'm just going to run through that last bit slowly. Now here's the part where it starts to fade out on the studio recording, but we're going to take it a little farther because we're doing it with the live recording. So what that is open D string. Down, up, down, up, down. Just like that. You can mute it, palm mute it a bit. Then place your first finger across strings 2, 3, and 4 at fret 7. You're going to bar them. And put your pinky or your third finger, whichever you're most comfortable with, on string 3, fret 9. And you're going to go. So that's pinky on fret 9. Take it off to expose the first finger on fret 7. And then you're going to go to string 4. Now jump over to string 2. That's strings 2, 3, and 4. Push your second finger down on fret 8 of string 2 and do the same thing. Take it off and do the first finger again. Put your pinky back on fret 9 of string 3. Take it off, pick string 3 again with the first finger where it is, string 4. And then finally, fret 7, strings 2, 3, and 4. So slowly like this. Now kind of drop your third finger down to fret 7, string 3. And this is actually the same finger we saw earlier in the solo. So just like that, just like we did there before, put your first finger back down on fret 5 of string 4. Finger 3 on fret 7 of string 3. Put your first finger, and this is also a figure we saw at the beginning of the solo, put your first finger on fret 4 of string 3. Pick it, hammer on and pull off from fret 5. Pinky back here. And then finally to end it, third finger on fret 9 of string 3. Brace it up with your other two fingers. Pick it, bend it up, and let it come back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to slow that whole part down. I'm going to play through the entire solo slowly with the backing track. If I were lucky, I can remember where it starts on the recording here. I think right about here should do it. Let's just see how much I want to slow it down here. Let's try this. Here goes. Let's hope I can do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. Hopefully that was slow enough. So, let me just back it up here. I'll slow it down just a little more. Okay, let's give this one more shot. Hopefully you can see my hands clearly. Okay, here we go. So there it is. Great little solo. Have fun with that, and we'll see you next time. Now go practice.
We're in Germany and we're...
Boy, that sounds horrible. Slow it down, doesn't it? You're still here. Go practice. Practice. Go on. Get. My God.